Morning, Deeds. What up, dude?
Good morning, Jason. How are you this morning?
Oh, dude, it's been a rough couple of days.
Yes. Yes,
We
it
had a
has.
couple days off. I've been sick, man. Not so good. Mucus, headache, chest cold. Yeah, it's been
Good to see you
tough.
up and about. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been going around. Rough weekend. But we're back at it. It is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Hump Day.
Hump day.
And you just got back from a trip, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I flew out to my father's house out in New York. He lives out in the boonies south of Buffalo, and he's disabled. He can't get around, do too much, and he's been on oxygen for a couple of years. He's got COPD. So I flew out to give him a hand. He's had a long winter, and so he's like thawing up on the mountain. And so I had to go stack wood, clean up around the house, de-winterize a lot of things, and open up sheds, get rid of squirrels, burn garbage, all the fun stuff to do for my father. He's on oxygen, so it's pretty strange. He's got to have oxygen at like all times because he's got COPD. And so it's weird. His little house, he's got an oxygen tank in his bathroom that produces oxygen, just runs constantly, and he's got like a tube going up and then out the door and basically along the floor along his house. So it's kind of weird because it's like water fed pole. Uh, when we get the hose around, it gets caught on some shit. Well, I'm watching him, and he's like getting caught in a chair or whatever. So it's on his nose. So he's like, "What the fuck?" It's like it's funny to watch, but
Yeah.
it's sad
You're
at the
like,
same
I've
time.
been there, done that,
Been
Dad.
there, done that. I know all about the hose dragging behind you. It's a
Yeah.
way to chuckle. But it's just sad to see, my old man, walking around with hose and stuff. So I was able to do some cool stuff for him, stuff he can't do. He went ahead and bought a power washer before I got there, so I showed up and there was this little Simpson 1 gallon a middle electric power washer in a box. He's like, "Look what I got here! I got some stone. I want you to fuck." So that was cool. It was cathartic, neat. I'm pressure washing for my dad. He's probably watching through the window, like, watch. It was neat. Prodigal son comes home to stuff for his father, and I did a lot of crap around the woods. He's got bears, so they've like got into his trash and tore up stuff and torn it all over the woods. So I got to walk around the trash bag and clean it up around the forest, and just all the strange stuff up on the mountain. And he's been living there for about 30 years, and I spent a good part of my childhood with my brother going up there and sledding and running around the woods and causing trouble. And so it was
How
it
long
was
has it
really
been since you've been there?
since I've been up on his hill, maybe like 10 years or so.
Okay.
So it's been a long time. Oh, actually, no, wait. I visited him. The last time I was up there was when my wife was pregnant with Ava, and she is 10. So it could be 9 or 11 years, one of those two. But going up there, seeing my old man after a long time, it was neat. Because he's been dying ever since I was a little kid. He's always had
Yeah.
he's disabled and always had lung issues, COPD. He was diagnosed like 6 years ago. They gave him like 2 or 3 years, and he's still going. So,
Yeah, my
um,
dad had my dad had COPD and
did he?
it led to early onset dementia and other
Okay.
things.
Yeah.
It'll be 5 years, April 19th that we lost my dad. So his anniversary is coming up, and his passing was or his birthday was just last week. So when you were going on your journey to go visit your dad, it kind of brought up some emotions for me, and like
Sure.
I was thinking about how nice it is that you're getting a chance to go do this, and brought up some thoughts for me too. So I was really glad that you got an opportunity to go do that. I know that this, we're often talking about window cleaning and other stuff like that, but in our real lives, in our day-to-day lives, our family is important to us, and getting
Mm.
time to go spend that time with your old man is pretty rad.
Yeah.
Um,
I appreciated the weekend and stuff, and it's nice, because you don't know how long we've got. I was sick last year, so I had a lot of thinking and a lot of reflection, and so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna reach out to my old man and try to reconnect. So went and did that, and so we're moving forward. He's all good, so we're gonna keep that relationship going. But I'm back, and I've got a huge, big week or two ahead of me, so I'm gonna be really busy. Windows, gutters, and driveways and such. Oh my, so could be a
bro,
busy week ahead. Sorry.
spring is here. I can hear it in your
Yes.
backyard. Birds are chirping, bro.
Birds are chirping out there. It's alive and well. The pollen's pretty much done. While I was gone, we had a really bad thunderstorm, so it like washed a lot of the pollen. So I'm getting I had 3 phone calls. I'm sitting in the airport and I turned my phone on and I set it down. I'm at the Lone Pint, brewery, doghouse, whatever. and my phone buzzes. It's a text message from a customer. So then the phone rang like 3 times in an hour while I'm eating dinner. There's this nerd next to me doing like Excel spreadsheets and stuff. He's like, man, I just wanted to say, like, he grabs his beer, goes, my hat's off to you. He said, if a beer wasn't $13, I'd buy you one. I mean, you answered the phone call like 3 times and you like sold 3 jobs. I was like, it's exhausting. I said, I can't, my wife and kids are at home. I'm trying to get quiet. I should have left my phone off. He goes, no, that's pretty cool. So I answered, I locked in 3 jobs while I'm sitting there eating dinner, basically. So, I've got a busy week ahead. Just answer your damn phone. I shouldn't have turned it off for the weekend, but when I turned it on, it did ring 3 times. I wonder who I missed out on. But good news, I've got a lot of other people like have emailed, reached out. So I've got every day busy from now until like next week Tuesday. So it's looking good.
Good for you, bro. Good for you.
Mm,
Um,
thanks.
I was going to tell you something, and now I just totally brain farted. Um, so what do you got going on the rest of this week?
Rest of this week, today I've got an exterior water-fed pole job. This guy's got some French pane windows. He's going to put the house on the market. Wants to keep it budget-wise. So I told him I can't do that, but I can do water-fed pole. I can avoid having to climb up and all that. So got that job. Gutter cleaning tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow morning. I'm doing the guy on the golf course. He's got the driveway, uh, patio, and then gutters. Day after that, more windows this weekend, uh, windows, gutters, and then well, I got a lot. I got a lot on my plate, so
Good.
I'm just scheduling everything out because I'm at the same time I'm playing catch up with my wife, trying to make sure I can appease her because she's got her doodles
Doodle.
classes. Yeah, so she's and it's successful. She had a class last night. She had like 4 kids, and they drew out and did some cool projects. So cool for Kylie. She's getting it done.
Way to go.
So yeah, so I'm just back in town, just getting my ducks in a row or getting everything organized. And we have really great weather for the next 7 or 10 days. So I just got to hydrate and stay healthy and get those jobs scheduled and done.
Bro, it's already going to be like 100 degrees or something stupid ridiculous today, I think, or tomorrow.
Wow.
As I was mentioning earlier, I've been under the weather, and I really don't think I drank enough water. Super dehydrated. I need to get on that.
Sure.
It's going to be a weird day today. Not a weird. I hope it's a great day today. I'm actually getting ready to go pick up my 6-year chip for no drinking. It's
Awesome.
been
Congratulations.
Yeah, 6 years. My home group has a meeting that I don't get to attend as much as I used to. Their meetings at 6:30 a.m.
Mhm.
When I first got sober, I didn't have wheels, so I would ride my bike from the sober living home that I was staying at,
Cool.
and I'd ride there every morning and make sure I got a meeting in. And
Awesome.
I did that for. I didn't ride my bike. Eventually, a couple months later, I got a car. But the place that helped me get my shit together, um, and the men and women that are in that room, not the place, but the men and women that are in that room mean a lot to me. So I'm going to go say hello to some of the people that are there. Some have
Cool.
been there since day one, some are new, but it's all the same. I'm really grateful that I get an opportunity to go do that.
They want to see you walk through that door and get that 6 year chip. That'll tell them that they can do it. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I had a really good friend that passed away in January that was in that group as well. He joined that group about a year and a half after I did.
Mhm.
But the group in general have been amazing to me. I didn't realize how many people that were out there that were struggling with the same issues that I was, until I got in. I mean, you know that there's other people that are out there, but then when you go into a room and everybody starts talking about it, it was kind of eye-opening for me, and to
Sure.
realize that people from all different walks of life, teachers, principals, um, lawyers, doctors, all that shit. Um,
Lawyers are people too.
yeah, I guess.
Oh, well, they
But
also have a high instance of alcoholism because high stress,
yeah.
all that. But
But it,
but
it, it was it's a great thing for me to get the chance to go down there, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm actually super grateful. Also, my son's coach is going to pick him up this morning, because he wouldn't be able to get a ride for school because my wife is now sick. So
oh,
a
good.
lot a lot of things to be grateful for today, April 9th. Yeah, it's going to be a good week. Our schedule for work wise has been a little bit light. So that's a little scary, but my next week is already jammed.
Cool.
It's never really scary, but I just I guess I'd rather it be a little light than overpacked and stressed. I don't know.
Sure. Well, I had to do the old Captain Phillips with my wife last night, and I got in trouble for a few seconds. I was like, honey, look at me. It's busy season now. Like letting her know that I've got,
Shit to
scheduling to
do.
do. Yeah, we're gonna be busy. I can't just kind of, I'll watch them for an hour instead of do that. Jobs on board, got to get them done as fast as you can. That way you can free up the schedule and stuff. Um, so yeah, spring is always good. April's a good month. May's a good month. Kind of sucks in June. So this month is the month to hit the ground running, stay healthy, start advertising. Get the flyers, get your book, door knockers, get it out there. Get it while the money's hot. So I hope your phone will start ringing and uh, we can both
Yeah,
stay
it
busy.
will. It will. It has been ringing, and we're still, taking calls and doing all that. Um, it's going to be a great week. The rest of it, that's for sure.
Cool.
I don't like. Obviously, we can't control certain things, and being ill is something we can't control, but we'll get over it. We got
Yeah.
the towers tomorrow. That's helpful. Doing another house tomorrow, and then I think on Friday. I'm not sure what we got yet, but I know we got some.
Cool. Very cool. It's always a good thing. It's the one thing I've got a bunch of gutters lined up. I did gutters yesterday, and it was a return customer, and it was a lady I lent one of my pest control. I had like a trap. She had raccoons in her attic, and then she like kept it for 6 months. I finally got it back, and like she like hinted that she might need it yesterday, and I told her that somebody else has it. It's gone.
Yeah.
But it was one of those customers that'll wait for you when you show up and then follow you around the yard. And so you've got to like,
Oh,
huh? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Like, so
yeah.
kind of make it awkward, but be on your way and get to work. Customers are interesting.
Yeah, you gotta love them.
Yes.
So, there's a new AWC mag that just came out.
Is there?
Um, yeah, it will be probably in your hands in the next week or so.
Cool.
Uh, I was flipping through the articles, and it looks like it's going to be amazing. I'm really excited to get it in hand. It's hard for me to read online if I don't have my glasses on. Um, it's like, but I love the sound. When
Yeah.
when you're clicking on it, it cracks me up.
Yeah.
So I
Where do
was
they get
excited.
this? Where do they get the sound effect for that? Do they have a guy in like a closet, like, or do they use
A
like
little
a
whip. I
keyboard?
don't know.
Yeah. You
It's
know,
pretty cool though.
it is.
Uh, any new products coming your way this week? I just got as we were window. I got something out for delivery. Window cleaning resources.
Very
We're
nice.
on our way.
Cool. Yeah, I've got two carbon fiber filters still in my cart on windowcleaner.com that are still sitting there. So I've got to put that through. I've got the job today. I got my TDS meters. My run for the water job, I've got my water is pulling at 0.008. So what I'm going to do before the job today is I'm going to change out the resin, take out the
Hmm.
resin container, just refill that because the carbon isn't in bad shape. One of the carbon filters I have is like green, not anymore, but I cleaned it. But I'm not going
Yeah,
to reuse it. I'm trashing it because I don't want to put chlorinated water through the system and whatnot. But
yeah,
anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on. I got to push that through so I can get a new carbon, two new carbons for that, uh, and then whatever else. But yeah, not much else really going on there. I've got what I need at this point for the next week or so. Rubbers are set, chemicals are good. I've got the one customer for this weekend. Her biggest problem was she's got calcium at the bottom of her French panes. So I just let her
yeah.
know that I'm using a non-acid solvent. I'm going to be using the BioClean, so the green stuff. You just polish it. So I told her I'm using bio green safe stuff. It's not going to hurt your plants. Blah blah blah. And she like pretty much sold on the spot. Like, and she accepted the estimate. So window cleaning with that and removing some stains. So maybe I'll do some before and afters with that. But BioClean, if you have hard water calcium stains on windows, I highly suggest it. BioClean in a surgical rag. It should take care of a lot of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that next time. Because I've used the sorbo paste, the
Mm-hmm.
shake.
Sure.
Um, the only problem that I have found with that sometimes is, shoot, the only problem that I find with that sometimes is that it sometimes clumps up, and
Uh,
then it doesn't distribute evenly.
sure.
Um, but that's not really an issue I can't solve.
Yeah. So this is my setup. I basically have a bag that I take with me. It's like, hey, I need calcium. Got some BioClean in the bag, just enough. Throw it on some surgical towels, hot towels. Once you put this
Hmm.
crap on it, keep them and like use it just for the hard water because obviously throwing out these hot towels suck if they go out of stock. But if you've got a truckload of them, you'll never do that. But the hard water stuff, it works amazing. So I've even had a customer while I was in their house. I noticed they had stuff on the shower door. And I said, "Oh, I didn't bring it today." He goes, "Nope, no problem. I've got some stuff in the bathroom." So he pulled it out and it was the BioClean. And I just laughed. I said, "That's what I was going to use anyway." So I took care of it for him.
And is that
So
more of a is that like a more of a liquid?
it's a jelly.
Like
It's a
a
paste. Yeah,
okay,
it's like Diamond Magic or like a hair like
like
I
a
don't know like a
toothpaste?
yeah, like a toothpaste, exactly that. And
Okay.
it loses its green tint when exposed to oxygen or oxidization, whatever. So it's really green when you buy it, but the tint doesn't matter. A
Yeah.
coloring. It's the crap inside of that, the abrasiveness, and as far as I can see, it hasn't messed anything up. Now, Diamond Magic, I like that too, but I don't use it as much unless it's really bad because that has the pucker factor of causing swirl marks and damage if you're not careful with it. So I'm just like, "Ugh." I'd rather use the green stuff twice as long than the Diamond Magic. You know what I mean? Just be
Yeah.
more careful. Take twice as long because I'm not causing damage. So I highly like BioClean. Suggest it to any window cleaner out there. Even my customer uses it, so it must be good, you know.
Yeah, right. They know everything.
Yeah, they sure do. But yeah, so just some window cleaning and gutter cleaning. Uh, the weather's beautiful, so just looking forward to the week ahead.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back into this to the swing of things. I'm not excited about the freaking weather though. I'm telling you, man,
Mm,
this time of year it gets me a little freaked out knowing that it's just going to keep getting hotter.
sure.
Uh, yeah,
I'm in your same boat, although I'm nowhere
98.
near 90s. Yeah, I've got 81 today, so that's beautiful.
Yeah, 93, 96, 98, 96.
What's the humidity? Is it like 4%?
I don't even know.
I know
Uh,
Houston's always 50 to 100. It just sucks.
yeah, I don't even know where it says humidity.
Well, I know the desert's dry, so you got a different heat regardless. You know, we just get wet, we get soaked.
27%.
Okay,
But
not
yeah,
bad.
see, and I forget Houston gets hot. I mean, you feel it too.
Yep.
What was it like the climate change for you going
Huh.
from Houston to New York?
Pants and a sweatshirt. That was basically it, you know. It was when I woke up a couple
Everywhere,
mornings. I'm sorry.
pine trees everywhere.
Yeah, pine trees, larches. I mean, it's beautiful. A lot of people think of New York. They think of New York City, and the whole state is just like New York City, but it's actually like Colorado. It's beautiful. It's you know, I landed in Buffalo and drove south to Cuba, New York, and went through the mountains, not the mountains, but the hills and stuff. And I got to take the old route I used to take down to his house from New York, Buffalo. So it was nostalgic. It was really neat driving by the old places that have been bulldozed, new buildings, same people,
Yeah,
same cars, same sitting on the porch. It was neat, nostalgic. But the temperature change was great because it was cool, you know. And I was outside the entire time. We had some light rain here or there, so I over brought a bunch of stuff. I bought a bunch of my work pants and my Huck boots. I left my dad my boots. You know, I've got the rubber Hucks, so left him a pair because he's always tramping around in the mud. So be careful, wear the boots. But yeah, the temperature. It was snowing on the one morning or two mornings, so it was a beautiful walk through the woods. Was able to follow the deer trail and stuff like that, and just really cool being in the cold because it's going to be hot. Actually, we had our last 40-degree morning yesterday. It was like 42 in Houston. This morning it was 51, so it was perfect shirt weather. But right now it's going to start being like in the 80s, 90s, and it's going to suck. So I
yeah.
realize,
I'm at 61 right now, and it's not even 6 a.m. It's 61.
wow,
Ugh.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool enough. Cool enough.
Hmm.
Any big plans for the weekend? Anything fun that you get to look forward to?
I'm scheduling. You know, it's I left town this weekend for my dad, so I'm kind of playing catch up
Yeah.
because people are like, "Hey, fit me in this week." I'm like, "I sure can," and I'm running out of weeks. So just working through the weekend. We should have beautiful weather, so I just have to stay hydrated. So coffee in the mornings and then water all day long because hydration is important. And
Yeah.
if you get dehydrated, you get sluggish, fatigued, all that crap. So since you're sick or a little off, I would just chug a lot of water with your coffee and just try to
Yeah, I'm gonna
rest-
try and do that today. Like really make up for what I've lost. I was in the shower and like just I couldn't believe the amount of mucus that was coming out, dude. I'm like, holy crap! Like,
Oh,
where's this?
good. Decongestion is good.
Oh, it was disgusting. I feel a little better, but I had so much stuff in my chest and in my head that yeah, you get
Yeah.
that pressure build up, and you're like, when is it gonna go?
Where's it going? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good to
So
hear.
yeah, man. Well, I guess
Well,
there's
yeah.
pretty much about time to wrap up. Anything else we want to clear up today, or shout
No,
outs to
everything's
anybody?
shout out to you and your 6 year, deal.
Thank
That's awesome, man. And
Yeah, I'm excited to go see some of my friends. I haven't seen some of them in a couple months. I saw a few of them back in January at Joe's funeral. um, but there will be hopefully a couple people that I haven't seen in a while, and maybe some new friends. Who knows?
yeah,
But shout out to my son's soccer coach George for helping me out with picking up Julian this morning. Shout out to all our listeners and followers. If there's anything that you guys want to talk about, let us know. Big ups to WCR and Zero
thank you guys.
for always helping us out with all, just being you. I was going through the rooms yesterday in pro window cleaning and just seeing how positive everybody's being lately, and I'm floored, dude. Like I am just
Live and
floored.
real, baby.
Yeah, live
ZZ,
and real, dog.
yeah,
XI coming through.
Zai
That
Zai,
dude is fire.
pumped. I want what he's on. I want some Zai Zai coffee. I got to put that in this.
That guy is on fire.
Yeah, I
Uh,
like the Freddie Mercury stash. Like, it makes me want to just shave this off and go like Freddie Mercury style. I guess. I mean, it's inspiring.
Dude, come out on Friday in a beater and some really tight pants, deeds. Let's do it.
Do. Yeah, yeah. I fucking love it,
That's
man.
it. That would be rad.
Freddie. Yeah, that would be rad. But I want to let him do it. He owns that. I want him to do it. Let's get a fundraiser going to get him some Freddie Mercury pants or something because we want to see that.
I have a feeling XIXI may have some Freddie Mercury pants
Yeah,
in his wardrobe.
I don't
I don't
doubt that. You're correct.
know the dude. I don't know the dude. Nice to meet you.
I'm
If
sure.
you're watching, put that in the comments today. We gave him a little shout out. Maybe he'll become a fan. I don't know, but
I don't know. We'll see. But he can get him
yeah,
at Goodwill. I'm sure if he walks through a couple Goodwills, he can find some really inspiring pants with a wife beater to really belt out those tunes because I want to hear them.
another one bites the dust.
Uh, mm, I'm having like a mental block on some Queen songs, and that weird. I must be having like a brain
That's not
stroke.
like you. Normally, you
No,
have
it's
the
not.
tune ready to
Boom.
kick up and go.
ZZ top. Very scary. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Good luck
Enjoy.
to you this morning.
Thank
Yeah.
you, man. It's going to be a good one. The drive is not too far. It's a quick 15, 20 minutes, but I do like to get out of here, get over there and get situated so I'm not the last one climbing into the room. It's funny,
Yep.
I got almost now 2 months no tobacco too.
Oh wow,
Um,
awesome. Congrats.
yeah, and thank you. But when I like when I used to go to the meetings, I was a smoker.
Uh,
And then it became I was only a smoker at the meetings. And I don't know if you were ever a smoker or not, but sometimes you get a whiff of somebody's cigarette and you're like, damn, that smells really good, or damn, that smells disgusting. But
bleh.
sometimes, man, yeah, sometimes when I go to that meeting, I'm like, whew, cig sounds good, but not
Mm,
gonna have one today.
not today. That's a good way to do.
I got too
The
much music coming out. Last thing I need is more crap going in. So
yep.
enjoy the rest of your day, deeds. Like I said, thank you for everything. I'm really glad that you're back at home in town in Houston and got everything going. Thanks for meeting with me. Thanks for sharing your stories about how it went down in Cuba and
Oh,
Cuba, New York.
Cuba, New York. Yeah, not far
And
from Florida. Only 96 miles. Just kidding.
damn,
No, it's other side of the state. I'm talking about the country. Anyway,
no,
but yeah, I had a good time.
Florida, New York.
Yeah, Florida, New York. That's where WCR is located,
Yeah,
which is just
how's that
funny.
got 30%?
Oh no, no. Well, the southernmost point of the U.S., 96 miles to Cuba.
Got it.
It's a weird. People are like, "You went to school in Cuba? Why didn't you look Spanish?" I'm like, "Because it's in New York, silly, silly." But yeah, so enjoy your morning. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep it real. Change your rubbers and your resin. And if you've got carbon fiber or carbon filters in your cart, push it through. Just get your favorite rep, send it out there. But thanks, Jason.
Thank you, Mark. I hope you have a great day, Deeds, and I hope your passion bucket is full. Take care,
Oh,
guys.
it's full. Thanks, guys. Have a good morning.
You're the best, Deeds.
Thanks.